I read your message that you just sent about
Yep.
like the live coaching thing.
Yep.
Um, so I mean, I've been coaching for like 8+ years, and I'm not the biggest fan of live coaching. Um,
Okay.
I've done it sometimes for specific people that have like specific problems they're struggling with, but like the problem just becomes like one for most people. I would say almost everyone. They play very different when they're being live coached, and
Yep.
like live coaching would be great if I'm coaching you every day for a whole month. You
Yeah, I
know,
understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like let's say you were here boot camping in my room, and I was live coaching you for like every game straight every day for a whole month. Would be great, yeah. The problem when I live coach you once, from my experience, is you may be less focused, maybe nervous, or maybe the one game I choose to live coach you is just like a dog shit game, which can always happen, right? Which is the
Yep.
nice things with VOD reviews is you can pick what game to choose, right? Whereas in live coaching, it's like really random. Um, and even if it goes well, and I'm like live coaching you, telling you like you should do this and that, it's kind of me playing, not you.
Yep.
Um, and then after we end up VOD reviewing anyways, but now we just have less time because we spent the time playing a game and in queue. Like let's say it takes 35 to 40 minutes to play and be in queue, right? Now let's say we only have like 30, 40 minutes to review when we could have had like 1 hour, 20+ minutes,
Yeah,
right?
okay. Yep.
But then also the live coaching, I can't go like mega in depth because I have to be really fast and precise too, right? Because you're
This.
playing the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's just like, from my experience, the guy playing, getting live coach, he's not even trying to play the game. He's just trying to listen. Like,
Yes, yes, I understand. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
no thoughts in your brain. You're just trying to listen. So like, the way that I like to live coach is I don't even live coach. Like I just watch
You
you
watch,
play
yeah.
live, and maybe I say I don't know like 3, 4, 5 things in the whole game.
Yeah.
But I don't like to be like, okay, you should puff this here because this, and you should do that, and now you should base right now, and this. To me, this is just stressful and just completely useless. But I
Yes, okay.
think live coaching can be good for like trying to drill one specific thing into your brain. Like, let's say you're really bad at like, let's say F keying.
Yeah,
Having
okay.
someone live coach you to just tell you like, remember to F key, remember to F key, remember to F key, being like that, that's useful. But a
Yes,
guy
yes.
sitting behind you being like, puff here, do this because this, that, 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 I don't think that's coaching. That's just like telling someone what to do. You're not really teaching anything, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, like live coaching, the way I was explaining, just like one main goal can be useful if you're struggling improving by yourself. I'm live coaching you that game, yeah, but next game moving on, you're gonna need to have the discipline to work on it yourself,
Yeah, yeah, okay.
right?
I got it. Yes. Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you need me to live coach you in order for you to improve, then it's doomed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I get it. I just asked because like by my match history, you can see I kind of had a really shit 10 days after our last session. And to be honest, I think most of the games I lost because of like lack of focus or tilting. I reviewed most of them myself, and I think
you
like
just made like stupid mistakes you wouldn't normally do, or
yeah. But I did send you two games that I'm pretty sure I still made stupid mistakes that normally I wouldn't, but they also kind of felt not winnable. Like I don't know. I
yeah.
feel like even if I didn't make those mistakes, it would still be so hard to win the game. So maybe like
I
there
mean,
is something you can.
some
Yeah,
games in Master Plus are really hard, right?
yeah,
Like borderline unwinnable. The the art of solo queue is to be consistent enough that you win the free wins and you're never the reason why you lost the free
yeah,
wins. And then you just lose the unwinnable ones, and then hopefully you carry the ones where you need to carry, right?
yeah. I
But the
understand. Yeah,
problem these past 20 games, it seems like to me that some games, like this one, may be unwinnable, right?
yeah,
But then this, surely
yeah. It
some
was
of these
winnable.
are
Yeah,
winnable,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But if I'm not able to carry like this game, this is a 35-minute game. something I always tell people is like, if a game lasted a long time, it's a very good indicator that it was winnable. You know, like if I see here you lost 24 minutes, might just be unwinnable. Like sure, you probably did mistakes early game, but 20-minute losses is often just people running it down.
Yep.
But 35-minute loss.
Yeah, there's something I could have done later on. Yeah.
If Skumond was playing this game, for sure he would have carried that game. But you know, sometimes you lock in fucking Lilia and the game is over at 15 minutes. You know, like that happens. Like I'm a Karthus player, I'm a Nocturne player. Like sometimes I'm level 4 Nocturne, pressing recall after Crab, and the game is over.
Yeah.
And it's like if Canyon was playing, he would do the same thing that I was doing.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
But Agarin wouldn't lose this game probably, you know.
Yeah, I think that's one that I sent you. Yeah, that one, and I think the one below 5-5. I think.
Yeah. Sure, we can look at that. But one thing I want to touch on that you briefly mentioned, like you said, like tilt and lack of focus.
Yes.
So like before we begin a VOD review, just talk a little bit about that. Like you said,
sure.
the past,
I would love
like
that,
these games, you felt like lack of focus, and like when we looked at your OPGG when I was first talking to you, right? Like around this point here, obviously better KDAs, better win rate.
Yep.
And now it's just double-digit deaths in some games, even, right?
Yeah.
Like 9 deaths and stuff. Like, why do you think this is happening? Like,
I think
sleep, like.
I think something happens in like real life, you know. Like maybe it's really hot here. I had like I don't sleep so well when it's so hot, and then maybe something personal also happened, and I tilt one day because of it. And I started like if I lose 3 games in a row, like since I usually play 4 games a day, if I lose the first 3, I just don't play the 4th one because I'm like it's doomed this today. Like I'm just not focused enough.
Why do you only play 4 games?
Because I play 4 games on my main. I play more on Smurf, but I'm feeling
why do you do that? Like
because
you're tired after 4 or what?
Yeah, I try to like maximize my focus, and I think after 4 games, unless I play it in like one morning session, one evening session, I think it's
because that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because every time that I like peaked in solo queue and grinded, like I've never been a player where I have 2,000 games on one account.
Yeah.
So like that's what I was gonna say is like if you have like an early day session and one a bit later in the day, that's always how I've done it. So that's why I was gonna ask about like your schedule, because I like when I really want to climb, I also do the same thing. I play like a couple of games, full tryhard, like mega sweating, and I'm so tired and like done with League after because like the amount of mental stress you need to go through to win a game, right? And then I just go do something like completely different, just like go outside, go skateboarding or something, go swimming, like just something completely different. Get home, relax a bit, and then go again, like full sweat, tryhard 3 games. But you're saying 4 games and then go on Smurf. To me, that's like waste of time. Like, Smurfing is so useless. Like, I play on Smurfs a lot, but just because I just want to like play the game and just fuck around, or I want to go play like Trundle mid or Warwick support, like just fucking around in like Diamond 1 Master. Like, but it's like if I truly wanted to climb, it's complete waste of time. I would never do that, you know?
Okay.
I would always have the schedule of like play when I'm well rested, and then when I'm tired or tilted or whatever, move on, do something else completely different, and then come back to the game. But 4 games a day is very little, and there's for sure ways you can like maximize it, because it's not only little in terms of efficiency for climb, it's also little in terms of improvement. Like, what rank is your Smurf?
It is same. It is Diamond. Well, actually, it's Diamond 3 or 4 now.
Okay, that's pretty bad though. But yeah, like that's my first rule. Is like if you are gonna play on a Smurf because of tilt or tiredness or whatever, it should at least be the same elo, because fluctuating between like elos is like really, really bad.
Yeah, you
let's
have
say
to
your main
play
account
different.
Yeah, like let's say your main account is like Master, and then your Smurf is like D4, D3. It's like the ganks and the angles that works in that elo is completely different than in the Master plus lobbies, you know?
Yeah.
So at least it's close elo, but still, like you said, D3 is quite different, you know?
Yes.
Like,
okay. Yeah. I do agree. I just Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It's better than to maybe like do 3 games and then make a like longer break and then do 3 more or something like that. Or like, I
Yeah.
don't know, 3-4 and break and 3-4, something. I
Like
don't
the
know.
reason to smurf is not because of improvement. The reason to smurf is for content or for just playing the game because you want to play, but you don't want to like try too hard, you know,
Yeah,
or you want to try a new build or a patch happened. Like that's why you should smurf.
yeah. I started doing it in the beginning for content, like just try to like make a YouTube video or something on the Smurf. But to be honest, because I play it after, I either play like one warm-up game or I play after the games on main. I am so tired,
Yeah,
so it's not even good content. Yeah, you're right. It
yeah,
might just be a complete waste
yeah.
of
But you
time.
also gotta think as well, like when you're playing on a smurf, and if that's costing you time to learn and become better, that might in the long run make your content worse
Yeah,
too,
that's
because at the
also
end of the
true.
day,
Yeah,
the reason why somebody watches someone like Agarin is not like, no offense to Agarin, is not because he's like Tyler 1 personality. It's
yeah,
because
it's because
Agarin
he's
is
really
fucking good
good.
at jungling,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. I
He's
agree.
really good at jungling, so people watch Agarin.
Yeah,
So like in your case, it's like if you go and smurf in Master and stuff, why wouldn't someone just watch Keyray or someone smurf in Master? It does the same thing, right?
yeah.
So like those games are potentially costing you time where you could improve and focus on yourself, which becomes an investment in your own career, right? If you get higher elo and you become better, then your content when you're smurfing will also be better, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
yeah, like to me it's like complete waste of time to smurf. Like I said, I smurf a lot, but that's just because I CBA playing like on my main every day and
Yeah, I
full sweat
understand.
because
I
I
mean,
just want to play the game, you
Q
know?
times would also be like
Yeah,
too long
exactly.
for you
Like
if you play only on
like
one
I, I,
account.
I played this game took me 20 minutes
Yeah,
to get into fucking game.
and then you play for
And
28.
yes,
Like it's so bad.
and and I have time. I have time to play like 2-3 games in high elo a day. And then after this game, I was like, bro, I just want to play some League, you
Yeah,
know.
I understand.
So I
Yeah,
just went to my master account and I got coop up 2 minutes later.
yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah,
So,
but for me, it doesn't
but
make sense to like. I should just
yeah,
play
like
on the
you
main.
you
Yeah.
want to you want to peak and improve and stuff. So you shouldn't like play on Smurf. Like
Okay.
maybe you're sick one day, right? Maybe you're sick. I think
Yeah.
it's fine to play on Smurf then, maybe, you know.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
having a daily schedule of 3-4 games on main and then just smurfing for it is so useless. Like you
Okay.
should for sure figure something else out.
Okay. I might try that. Like. I mean, I'll figure out my schedule first, but I might try doing like 3 or 4 games and then a break and 3 or 4 more in the
Yeah,
evening or something like that.
yeah. Like you
Yeah.
don't need to play 20 games a day, but unless you have work or something, there's no reason to play 3 games only. You know,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
like if you actually have the whole day to play and you're doing 3 games only, you're trolling. And if you want to go smurf because you want to try a new build or learn a new champ, that's okay. That makes sense at least.
Yeah, I mean on
Um,
Smurf right now I'm playing only Diana because I'm trying to
yeah, so
learn
that's
her.
good at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That at least has like purpose, you know. But you shouldn't have a single fucking Jarvan game on your Smurf. That's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
complete
yeah,
waste of time.
yeah. I understand.
Um, but yeah, and for the games, like I said, I was thinking this one could be good.
Yeah,
So
we
could
can
you
we
send me
can do
that one?
that one. Yeah, I can send you that one. Just give me a moment.
I mean, already first thing, they have Kane. Always think about level 1, how you want to ward, how you want to protect your camps, because
Yeah,
obviously he can just jump over walls and be like really cringe. So you got to think about like, can someone on your team like block him from doing it? Can you just start the camp and then your team can like help you or something? Because obviously Jarvan is not the best at like securing a camp or fighting level 1, right?
yes.
Um,
It's something I yapped
so
about to my stream while I was sitting at my Raptors and just throwing E's and waiting for like
yeah,
waiting basically last second to go to my red buff.
yeah, like that's first thing. Top champ is Swain, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I also like. Okay, I have a question before like we even go into the game. What do you think about the top matchup? Because he last picked Swain, and when it happened, I kind of wanted to dodge the game. It feels like nobody can stop Fiora in this game. So like
yeah. I
it
mean,
feels if
she should just split push, yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, I think you have other good things in the game. But
No,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
we definitely could have won the game. I'm just it's something that popped into my mind when I saw the champions. I was
yeah,
like under I pressured myself really hard during the game because I thought if we don't win early or like stomp the game, we will lose just by Fiora split push.
that's it's true, but you're also thinking too much of like a against fucking super AI checkmate point of view.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Like yes, Fiora this game will 1v2 you and Swain on side, yes, she's gonna farm relatively for free. But like, you're in a Diamond Master game, and even in
Yeah.
Challenger games, like, I tweeted one day, it's a while ago, but I tweeted a picture of like a Kassadin blind pick mid in a full Challenger lobby versus LEC mid,
Yeah.
and he had 28 kills first strike Kassadin. Mid matchup, Kassadin Tristana. LEC Tristana.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Yeah.
Kassadin
Yeah.
had 28 kills. So it's like,
Yeah.
yes,
That
it's
happens
true.
there. Yeah.
And like, it's true what you're saying, and you should for sure play with that in mind. But I don't like when you say you're pressuring yourself and you're like, oh, if this goes late, we've lost. My worry with that type of like doomer mindset is if you stress too much, you're gonna force things that's just not even real, and you're gonna cope and hide behind the fact that you're just being desperate. Like, I think being desperate and having some sense of urgency is good. It's for sure good to recognize, like, oh, we're gonna for sure get outscaled.
Yeah.
But you should more so realize, what does that mean? Like, to me, that means try to get drakes, for example, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
If I have to skip a camp to try to force something or do a bit more risky play, okay, I should maybe go for it. But this doesn't mean you have to like be level 3 at minute 6, you know?
Yes, I
This
understand.
doesn't mean you must flip invade the Kane and ruin your whole game.
Okay.
Because like there's a world Swain wins. Like, it's not unplayable. It's not like it's playing Yumi top and you're getting grief from level 1. Like, there's a world where he pokes the guy down. There's a world where he outplays the Fiora W. There's a world where this Fiora doesn't even split push and just groups and is useless, right?
Yes.
There's a world where this Smolder tries to play aggro mid and you just gank the guy, right?
Yes.
So like, there's always a world with a champ like MF that she just gets 5-man ult and you just win from that. So
Yeah.
just don't stress too much about it. Like, yeah, realize, like, yeah, I'm gonna get outscaled, but I don't really think too much about getting outscaled. I think much more about my level 1, what's my early path, what's my second path, how do I want to play? Do I want to play for Drake? Do I just want to spam gank? Do I want to spam invade? These things. And then if I get outscaled, it happens. It's not really something you can play around. Like, you shouldn't be camping this Fiora just because she's going to outscale Swain, because even if you do camp her and you put her behind, if the game goes late, you're still going to end up with this problem too, right?
Okay.
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, to me, main thing is just make sure Kane doesn't fuck you level 1, and Hamer should be able to have push, so do what you want with that. Like, getting Drake this game should be pretty easy. Like, you have Misfortune. Misfortune is really good at getting Drakes, because one of the greatest ranks of MF is just pushing lane. An enemy as Alistar level 1, obviously not that strong, right? So it's a very natural Dragon stack game to me. Like, double full clear down to bot. They're playing Aphelios. Getting 6 has lots of value for you here, you know?
Yeah, I think I did path into bot, but I was thinking about like whether I should path to top to try and stop the Fiora, or
I just think that's useless. Like, because even if you kill her once, she will reach the point where she just wins anyways.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Like, if it's like Fiora Renekton, where you can dive the guy and then maybe you can just proxy the Fiora and the game's just doomed that she can like never really farm after that.
Yeah, then
I think it makes sense, but
okay.
It's like just so useless. I'd much rather do what you're doing here.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just start my Raptors, just fucking double full clear down, get the Drake, get the 6. You have fucking Hamer mid. It's useless. Only good thing about it is that it pushes. Right?
Yeah.
And I say that as a Hamer player. I have 200 games of Hamer. So he's very good at pushing, but obviously he will be close to useless later.
Yeah.
But you can still use his strength.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And also, like, we're talking about Fiora and her outscaling you, right? And her split pushing. What counter split pushing?
Engaging on mid.
I mean, that's one thing, yeah. That's one. What else?
Wave.
Imagine you're...
No?
I mean, kinda, yeah. But let's say... It's not the answer I'm looking for. Like, let's say you're playing Yorick. You're queuing up right now. You're filled. You're Yorick. You're winning your lane. You want to rage split.
Yes.
Right? What can stop you from just rage splitting? Like, what makes you want to group or leave split pushing?
I like objectives. I mean,
like a soul fight.
Third Drake. Yeah. So stacking Drake is technically Drakes is technically stopping her.
Even if this Fiora gets fed, which also shouldn't happen. Like, yes, Fiora should be able to farm, but her gold this game should come from farming, right? She shouldn't be solo killing your Swain. Like, there's no way that's what we should think about. Like, this shouldn't be happening. You know, like, Obviously, it can happen. Anything can happen. Like just how you could out DC and die,
I
right?
shouldn't have
but,
it I shouldn't think about it. I should
like she should be able to like farm somewhat, and eventually, yeah, she'll take over side lane. But at that point, you should have 3 dragons, and the Fiora should be forced to teamfight. And at that point, I would argue that your Swain should have more value than the Fiora in an actual teamfight.
Yes.
So I would just path down, not care too much about the Fiora, and just end the bot and get my 6, try to get a Philius Flash, ultimate when I'm 6, get the dragon. Hamer has push. He just fucking pushes. Enemy has Smolder, farming in a turret. Maybe I can invade Kane's Raptor respawn. I don't know. Once you see his pathing, right? Stuff like this.
Yes.
That's what I would just play for. So you chose to do red start.
Yes.
You wanted to just get the bot ASAP then, or what?
Yes. I think I did also 2 points Q and just started to pushing. No, actually I didn't. I did W. Okay, then I'm actually not sure what I thought about.
Yeah. Now Kane shows, so he did Raptors and just ran down.
Yeah. Here I'm thinking if I can maybe run, but then I see Galio flashing like that, and I'm just like, I don't...
Farm.
Yeah, I'm farming.
Like, now you should just turn this into tempo. Like, now this just turns into this guy killing this, and then Kane bases and goes here.
Yeah.
And then you just take this, and then you can either do double crab, or you can do like crab into like a base, or you can just take this crab and take his raptors.
Yeah, that's what
Hamer
I did.
can ward here. Like Hamer can ward here, you do this. If Kane shows on his ward, you ignore and you fight, you know? Like
that's what I had in mind. When he did this, I was thinking his raptor respawn is mine, because he has to go topside.
Yeah. And you started red, so like you can just take his raptor respawn. So
yeah.
Because you're never going to lose your raptors here, because your spawn's later than his, so...
Yes.
You don't even need Hamer ward in this case.
But okay, I mean, you'll see what happens after. I think I fucked it up, because after the raptors I went into...
Did Aphelios die, by the way?
And Aphelios? No.
No, he was just low, right? Like
he was just low.
Because when Kane does this, you also have a lot of free time, you know?
Yeah. What do you think about maybe like in a situation where top lane is actually winning? What do you think about just going into his top side here after the blue? Like I have mid push and I have top push.
No, you should just do after wolves then.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Okay.
Because like here you don't know his pathing, you know?
Yeah.
And then now you see him show in like 3. There we go.
Yep.
Now you can go if you want to do that. But you must have, like you said, you must have winning top.
Yes, of course.
If you now go top and you have losing top, you only get this blue.
Yeah.
And that is so useless. But you should never do any of these 2 camps and then go here. That's completely worthless. Because again, his second raptors is what you really want.
Yeah, second raptors are more valuable than...
if you do this blue now and then you go here, you don't have time. You know?
Okay.
So if you want to do that, it has to be after this.
Yes.
You know?
Okay.
But I think it's completely fine what you're doing. I think it's perfect. Only thing I would say is you should consider here Alistar's trinket and stuff and think how you're going to gank bot. Because Aphelios didn't base and he's 10 health and his wave is really bad. So after you're full clear, the only thing on your mind should be if you can hurt their bot lane. Because you don't care about this. You don't care about crossing this line because we are playing for this. So ganking bot doesn't really hurt you.
Okay.
Especially with like how fast you're clearing because of like skipping raptor start, right?
Yes.
So to me now, what's important is how can I gank bot lane?
Yes.
Because for example, you're defaulting to kiting and doing this, but you could also go here and then go there. And just come behind them.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead you're doing this as if you're on a timer. And that's what I don't like. Because if we play from here, right? There's like a complete fist fight here now. And we see bot wave. We saw Aphelios start to push it. Watch. You now know, look here, it's gonna bounce. Yes?
Yeah.
So like now when I'm playing...
He can't base here, I mean...
Yes. Like he shouldn't want to base, right?
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, you're right, I can just EQ over
here, you can just EQ over there and then go behind them.
I mean, I can even go all the way from, like, just walk from the raptor entrance
you can do that
as well.
too.
Yeah.
And then you can keep your EQs up to you, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird.
Yeah,
I think it's weird to want to rush like this, because here, to me, when I see this, you're playing as if you started Raptors and you like need to rush right now, you know?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I agree. It's
Because like the chance of this being warded is very high, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, don't combo, just walk up. Nice.
Here I thought I have damage to kill him as well, but I don't know if I misplayed it.
Yeah, but I think there's nothing you can do different on the Alistar.
Yeah. So
Because
do you
the
think it's
other
just
thing
better
is,
to EQ into Aphelios then, take the assist and base
yeah,
earlier? Or
but I think look Galio, because if Galio spells, you should combo the Alistar.
yeah.
No, like this guy's dead to MF,
Yeah.
right? So if Alistar has spells, I mean, if Galio spells, you should just combo Alistar
Yes. Okay.
because your EQ there is good. You had to. You ran out of auto range,
Yeah.
and now the problem is when you've done this, Kane is on his Raptors.
Yeah. Well,
So
he actually didn't do it.
yeah, but he can
Yeah.
easily go there.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like, just do it fast. And if you don't want to do it fast, then you should secure it. So like, if you want to do it fast, I don't even mind. Like if you want to do it this path, to me, it's just most important thing is Raptors. Like that is always the punish when Kane does what he does.
Yeah, that's
Right?
always the punish. Yeah.
The punish is always the Raptor spawn, and you
Yeah.
only go bot lane if you're like really certain it's like really worth. You know.
Yes.
So like here, if you want to do it quick like you did, I don't even mind. Like the fact you didn't like do the cheese right, I don't mind. I think it's completely fine to do what you did, but you have to be quick.
Yeah. Understand. I wasted a lot of time there. Yeah.
Yes, and I also think here, when this happens now, the crab is like already yours, right?
Yeah.
At this point, it's not bad to just fuck with the cane, no? Like go with Galio.
Yeah,
Because his
that's
Raptor
true.
spawn right
Yeah,
now.
I can completely skip the
Yes.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
completely skip. Oh,
Like it's so
actually I didn't
important
think
in a
about
matchup.
that. Yeah, okay, that would
It's so important in a matchup like this. Like they're playing Kane, you know. If
yeah.
Kane is losing his Raptors, this is like the worst champ in the game, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I mean,
Because like
he's
this is just
still
lucky.
yeah,
Like this is lucky that you get it. But if you now just go there, like here, you just start EQing there with Galio, he's gonna walk with you, and like the Raptor spawning right now.
Yeah, there's a chance Kane's even on them and we can even kill him
Yes.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
I understand. Yeah, I don't know. I tunnel visioned on the crab completely. Yeah.
Yeah. Now your cross is good. I like that. And then you base after this.
Okay, I actually thought you were going to say that's bad because
No, I like it.
okay.
Because if there's no point to base, like here, it takes like almost no time to cross from here to here.
Yeah.
Like let's say Raptors are gone. Let's say you did Raptor start. Okay.
Yep.
Let's say you did Raptor start and you went here, he did Raptor start, and he wasn't on them. If you do this, you're trolling. Because
Yeah,
you're gonna
because
arrive
he's
here and they're gone.
yes.
Yes.
But now
when you
because
do
they're
red
just
buff,
spawning, it's good. I can protect them.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
You should always protect here. Because if you recall, he can actually flip it and just fucking run there. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So like, and if you recall here, you're just gonna go here anyways, right? So
Yes.
there's just no point. It's better to just get here faster, remove this, and now just base.
Yes. Okay.
So to me, this is good. The only thing I disagree on is just like
Yeah,
going
the
crap
crab.
here,
Yeah.
and just keep this in mind. Like you can go a long way.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
like I said, I don't think you need to, because to me, most important thing is to get to invade the Kane. You know.
Yes.
So, but it's just like a bonus. Like you can consider skipping wards, but most important thing is just skip the fucking crab here and go his Raptors.
Yes. Okay.
This is good, I think, what you're doing. To me here, it's just start dragon. Like here, I want my bot lane to hard push this wave. Like right now, I'm spamming my bot to push. Like you see how they're leaving? Like I want them to push this. Push.
I actually don't remember
break.
what happened here.
Like this is not honey fruit timer. We should take this honey fruit after the wave.
Yes.
I think you have to be very like direct here about what you want to do.
I think I was looking at the Kane there, and I was thinking about if he did wolves, what he did. I didn't think about like Drake and stuff.
Why do you sweep here? Look the game.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why I sweep. Because, yeah, there was no reason. They never had a timer to put the
Yes.
ward in Tribrush. Yeah. Now that I look at it, it's just a waste.
Your team is completely
Yeah.
smurfing.
We have
Like,
control, yeah.
You should want to have this sweeper for when you're doing Drake.
Yeah, I agree.
Or
It was
if
kind of
you-
just autopilot. You're walking in a rush and you just sweep. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad. Here I think I fucked it up.
But I mean,
I'm
this guy has
holding
red
EQ.
might. You should kill this guy.
Yeah. That's what I realized.
Like, I know
after the gank.
I know I said earlier that MF wins 1v1, but that was just gun difference. Like now
Yes,
she does not.
yes.
So
Yeah, I understand. I realized how much I fucked up after, because Galio wouldn't die if I just instantly EQ. Yeah.
because
And
again
here
here
I'm
like
just wasting time after it.
because like here like my goal with this is not even to kill Aphelios, it's just to finish this shit and go Drake. You know.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
makes sense.
So I don't care about this fucking Alistar. I would rather kill only Aphelios and get Drake than to kill both.
Yes. It
know
makes
what I mean?
sense. Yeah.
Because I only care about one thing, and that's winning the game. And to me, killing Aphelios here is good. Killing Alistar is useless. If I kill this guy and MF just takes the wave and we just get Drake, the game is good.
Yeah.
If I now spend so fucking long to kill both, because that's what you're trying to greed for, right? Is to try to kill both.
Yes. I did the same thing as the first gank. I greeded for both skills. Yeah.
Just fucking kill one guy and get the fucking Drake.
Yeah.
So that when your top is 0-10, he can just group, and we don't care about Fiora taking top inhib.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
But if you just keep killing these guys and you never get Drake, only thing you're getting is gold. Which, of course, getting gold isn't bad. But in a game like this, your MF is not going to carry because she gets 2 kills instead of 1 here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I understand.
Like, look, your team comp. Your team comp does one thing, and that's team fights.
Yes?
And team fights happen because of objectives, usually.
Yes, okay.
Now,
Makes
obviously,
sense.
we can't go Drake, so you just do top grab.
No,
the bot
yeah,
grab.
but I ran it down,
Whatever.
basically.
That's a complete waste of time. Now you ruin MF lane. It's just disgusting, I think. Like, just let her recall. Like, yeah, we fucked up. Of course, here, your bot lane, look at their condition, full health. They should be Aphelios dead on the spot, and then take bot wave, get Drake. Right?
Yes.
But whatever,
yes.
we made a mistake, happens. Now, you should not want to extend the play.
Yes.
Because now, even if, let's say now, we kill this Alistar. Let's say
No,
that.
but it does nothing if we kill him.
Yeah, but like, let's say we do. Now Aphelios comes back, full health, MF is 10 health, has to base, now Aphelios is just fisting your bot turret.
Yeah.
So like, just move on. And also, you're forgetting this part. Watch. Look everything you've done, right?
Yeah, my top is spawning.
His raptor spawning, your topside spawning. If you now stay here and do nothing, you're fucking over your own game. So just kill this. Now, just fuck off and take his raptors again. Look.
Yeah.
This is the one thing that's good about this hammer. At 20 minutes this game, you're gonna think, what the fuck? Why does Smolder have execute already? Because he's farming his turrets, you know?
Yeah.
But the good thing is the timeline from minute 1 to 19. But if you do nothing in this and you don't use your mid prio, then of course your draft sucks. Of course it's fucking useless to have hammer mid then. Right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
So
I get it.
you gank and stop thinking too much about the double kill. Just think more about, okay, how much time do I have to like fuck around? Is it worth to stay? No, it's not. My top camp spawning, his raptor spawning. Just smack this with her. Let her recall. Run to the guy's raptors. Skip the crab again. It's literally the same sequence as before.
Yes.
You know? And just fuck off. Go here. Ping your hammer. If hammer doesn't come, you're 1v1. You hard win 1v1 as well, so who cares? Get this. Get this. Then you can just play the game.
Yeah.
It's literally the same sequence as before. You just do this, full clear, base, go here again.
Yes, it makes sense.
It's the exact copycat.
Yes.
It's not that difficult. Instead, you're like, oh, new play. Okay, let's go, guys. I cook right now. I'm cooking.
This is disgusting, as you said. I agree.
Like, and obviously, we should at least play it better, right?
Yeah.
Like, we can just walk up, just ult him, and then when he combos you, you just EQ or something, right? But it's still, like, completely useless and waste of your ult. And now this guy comes back, MF's like...
Yeah, MF is cooked here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was MF, I would just base here and let you int. But, yeah. I think most people will just follow you here and grief their game.
Yeah, that's true, but I would...
So now Kane is fucking around, but then you're fucking around.
Yeah.
And this, like, I don't know. It's like so bad.
Yes, I get it.
But it takes a lot of focus and discipline to be able to achieve what I want from you here. Like it requires the focus to understand I did this at X time, and I did this. Okay, so the camps are gonna spawn like this, right?
Yes.
You have to keep that in the back of your mind and understand how much time I have.
Yeah, I mean it's still a full clear, but it's not like my top to bot full clear. I forget
You have
about
to add
that
wrappers
often.
into it, and
Yeah, I forget about that often. That I can just basically full clear the same sequence, even though it's like different sides of the map.
So just finish this quick and be like, I don't have much time. Like even sometimes here you might have so little time that MF should just freeze this and base.
Yeah.
Like this Alistar is not gonna try to crash. Like MF can just trim it a bit and then just fucking base. You know.
Yeah.
And if she loses a couple of creeps, I don't give a fuck. I'd much rather she loses some creeps and we both have good tempo and I get the raptors and stuff.
Yes.
You know? But this is like so disgusting and like its game is so cooked. Like look at this. Like your team is fighting here and now Kane is like just running around doing shit and like your jungle might just get full cleared. Like who knows what the fuck's going on right now? Like we're still bot. Like what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean?
I died in the end. Yeah, that's bad.
And then now we're top win. Now we should be bot.
Yeah.
This looks playable now. It's a triple kill for you.
Yeah, I think
Kamer,
I get.
There's OP. Look, Kamer.
Yeah, I saw that. He did that like 3 times in the game. Kane didn't even get to aura him.
Yoink.
And I just piece off. Yeah, I do the Krugs. Do you think skipping red there is fine? Or should I just full like do red into every other camp?
I mean, I'm not sure the grubs are good. That's my worry. Like the grubs are only good because they have Fiora. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
but it's not like the thing is like people say like
too much time.
No, it's not that. Like people say like Fiora and stuff are good with grubs, right? And it's true, of course, like they are. But what's more important to realize is when a Fiora is hitting a tower, it's because nobody's there, right? Like she's like allowed to hit the turret. If she's allowed to hit the turret, she's probably gonna kill the turret regardless of grubs, right?
Okay. Yep.
So you shouldn't think about it too much. To me, it's more worrying when you're playing like competitive and then they are like Tristana, Sigs lane swapping on you and they're hitting a 5-play top turret with grubs. That's problematic. But a Fiora, let's say Fiora 20 minutes into the game, hitting a turret, she's gonna kill it regardless of grubs. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay, I
understand. Like this takes a lot of your time and you're already gonna be about to get your Eclipse. To me, I feel like personally, like again, Drake to me is how you're gonna win this game. I feel like it's removing these two base and go here.
Okay.
Like you just do this, get these camps, get Drake, get to bot side with Eclipse.
That makes perfect sense.
Because now you're kind of homeless. You also killed Kane here, and you have to look from his perspective too. He's gonna spawn, and he's gonna have to assume you're maybe even doing the grubs, right? Like his click from base
is towards
he has to assume that you're probably doing grubs. Yes.
Yes.
So like, if you just don't do grubs here, he's not gonna take them.
Yes. No? I understand.
Just take these two, get items, go here, and then you're matching the Kane, and you're gonna fist the whole game.
Yeah. Okay.
But now you're so homeless. Now he gets. Now he's bot side, and he's getting the announcement, right? Like, and he's maybe seeing you go over wars now or stuff like this. He knows, oh, they did grubs. Yeah, now he can just go invade you and do whatever and fist your whole map. And like, why? You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the grubs is the problem.
Okay.
I think skipping red after you did the grubs, that makes sense because the grubs took you so much time. But to me, it doesn't make sense to not just remove camps. I just want to fight. Just remove camps, match the Kane on the map, and then just play. Okay, he's not going to do grubs here. He's never doing grubs. He's not spawning here and running fucking grubs from base.
Yes.
Like how insane in the head does he have to be to do that, right? Like,
I mean, if he
does that, you're fisting his whole game.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. I'm not thinking like 2 steps ahead like that. Like my thought process was just that like if grabs is good for Fiora, I want to deny it. I have a chance to deny it. Why not do it? And that's it. I didn't think
I just don't think it's a free chance to deny it, and I also don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And I also think Kane will not take them
Yes.
without
Okay.
it being good for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
So it's just like so fucking waste of time. And then now we will see the problem. Like now you have to farm every single camp in the game. Now you have ulti up. You have no Eclipse. Your
Yeah.
MF is back with ult, and you're here hitting Drake, and you don't have Eclipse. And usually I have the opinion that if you have all three component items and you turn it into an item, it's not that big of a difference. But Eclipse is one of the ones where it is a big difference.
Yeah, it's a huge spike.
Like,
yes.
Exactly, it's a huge spike. Whereas some other items, like for example, when you play Umbral Glaive on some champs, if you have the components, it really doesn't matter turning it into Umbral Glaive. It's really whatever. And same for like Archangle stuff as well. When you have all of the components, turning it into unstacked Seraphs is really like whatever.
Yep.
You don't really turn OP or something. So a lot of items are like that, but Eclipse, like you could be so much stronger here.
But
and then the only
Jarvan items are not like that.
only camp that should be up right now is this and this. And then you should be having Eclipse and playing the game from now.
Okay.
But instead now, it's just like, there's a Drake, and if we team fight, I'm so much weaker, and then now after this Drake, you might want to recall, but instead, I would want to be playing the game. You know? It's always just like so weird. I mean, the fact he gets to steal it is a little bit crazy. When you see him just pull it, no?
This is the thing that I say, I'm not like completely focused. I think here is just, it's so into that I lose the...
Yeah. Like, he should have to die to try to have a chance to steal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But also, don't you think, when you play Jarvan, right? Yep. When I'm in situations like this, I try to think a lot about my passive auto. Like here, let your teammates hit it.
I should wait. Yeah, I should wait with
just
passive.
Let your teammates hit, and then you just passive Q smite. That's like how you play Jarvan in these situations. Because now you just smack it and just, oh, fuck, guys, unlucky. Open.
Yeah, I tried to Q smite it, but Q smite takes much longer time than
yes. That's
passive
why you
smite.
do auto first.
Yeah.
Now full teamfight happens. I have no Eclipse. Unlucky. Let's say you died. I hate dying after fights like this, because the thing is,
you didn't get anything after the fight.
Yeah, like often now when you kill, let's say you kill Alistar or something, maybe you can dive Aphelios after. Maybe you can do something. Like the only good thing about you dying here is that you have no camps bot side, and you have camps top, and you have a lot of gold. Yeah. That's the good thing about dying. But let's see if we can make it out alive, or if it was like good death. So here, you ignore this fight, you go on this guy, makes total sense. He's giving you free ult. I like that a lot.
The EQ was bad. I just stole the kill.
20 health. Yeah.
If I save EQ for Smolder, I think we aced them.
Just go here.
Yeah.
But the problem is your camera, like in review, you can always say this, but in game, your camera control don't allow you to make this decision.
Yeah.
Like, look, you go this guy, makes sense. Okay, he's obviously dead now, right?
Yeah.
If you have this camera control when you're playing the game, it's not that easy to realize Smolder is here and that you should hold your thing.
But my camera shouldn't be like that, because nobody's on my right side of the screen. Yeah, I should pan the camera
If you now just learn to move your camera up and you see the Smolder, you will so easily realize to just hold your combo.
Yeah.
But like, why don't you run into Smolder here? This guy's so useless.
I don't know. I was just waiting for the Kayn, and I was like, I just want to kill the Kayn when he comes out of ult.
But surely...
Yeah, I don't know. It's
surely your team can kill him?
Yeah.
If you run at Smolder, as a Smolder main myself, if you smite him in the head here, he's useless.
Yeah.
He literally will do nothing to you.
Yeah, I could have actually solo killed him there for sure. Yeah. He also got stunned. Yeah. This way he just got 2 kills. No, actually 1. Useless. But, yeah.
He does absolutely nothing. You just walk up to him, smite him in the head, and smack him.
Yeah.
Surely we go top. Yep. Makes sense.
Here I'm thinking if I cover
when he shows like this, you can cover the dive. Yeah, there's no reason.
I went for it. Yeah.
Ooh, don't blast him that early, no?
Yeah,
I don't think you should care if he dies here. Like, let's say now. Okay, imagine now. You blast cone, you reveal yourself, and Kayn doesn't go for this.
Yeah.
then your Swain is still 10 health. Yes?
Yeah, he's still cooked and I'm just wasting
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I get
Like,
it.
I would rather he just fucking dies here and then I kill like 2 people or something and I push out top.
Yes, okay, yeah.
Like,
It's better to...
showing
I
yourself
should use
like...
him as a sacrifice here, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, showing yourself here makes sense if he's like not cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you want to like help him win. Obviously, if Kane does that and locked camera and just kills himself, then obviously your Bascom was insanely good, right?
Yeah, but I can't bet on him doing that.
Yeah.
yeah, I understand.
Like, if he now clicks away, nothing will happen, and your Kane is still 10 health, and then the moment you go Raptors, you're still scared about Kane coming.
Yeah, okay.
So, to me, if you see Kane here, cross Tribush, you should just go into Tribush, in my opinion. Kane is so unlikely to stand here. He's like standing here most likely. Yeah. If you meet him here, you achieve same thing as your Blascon anyways.
Okay.
Go to Tribush, they go on your Swain, you will kill at least one person, and your top is cooked already, you know, like, it's better.
Yeah, that makes
Somehow
sense.
he gave Kane angle anyways, instead of letting you 1v1 the Kane. So that's crazy. That's a really impressive decision by Swain. But good for you, good for jungle. We farm top now. Get a cannon! What?
Yeah,
You don't flash for that?
I was thinking about flash EQing the Fiora, that's why I didn't go for the cannon.
She still has W, no? Or did she W? She still had W.
Yeah. I was walking and I was not sure if she used W. It was just poor tracking of.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not sure, I'm happy you're not EQ flashing, you know?
Yeah.
This is always fine to do. Like, you're right next to Raptors. Worst case, you waste 5 seconds, so
yeah,
this doesn't hurt.
One habit by his movement, like... I honestly thought it wasn't worded. And by his movement, I thought he was inting, but
yeah,
he penned away.
Look here.
A second.
I really hate how you sweep. I just don't get it. Like, you're on vision doing this wave. Everyone knows you're here.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, there's no point into
and
sweeping.
Then you sweep this bush. Like, that makes sense if you're trapping Fiora.
Yeah.
But, like, why do you care if you're on vision here now? You should care if you're on vision here, going in here. That's what you should care about.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Who cares if you show yourself here? This doesn't mean anything. You could go here, you could go here, you could cross mid, you could fucking base, you could go here.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you pointed out, I don't even think about, like, it's just completely autopilot in most cases.
Like, if you're gonna keep ganking top here, right? Like, let's say this guy's TP and you're gonna sit top. Makes sense.
Fine. Yeah.
Like, remove her vision and just camp the fuck out of her. But if you're leaving top here and your Swain isn't even in lane, you're not even giving pressure to your Swain. Like, you're not even pressuring the Fiora. Like, your Swain is dead.
Okay, yeah.
Like, here, I would be sweeping and checking this bush, and then going Raptors, making sure Smolder has no vision.
Yeah, that sweeper actually accomplishes something.
Yes. Like, here, for example, let's say now you sweep and you remove this vision.
Yeah, he's scared again.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. But now he knows that I'm never ganking. Like, I'm not ganking mid the next, I don't know, 1 minute, 2.
You're just hiding. Wow, so scary. Smolder, look, he one-shot you. He almost killed you, though. You just know his Raptors aren't up here, or you don't bother checking?
I didn't.
Half a second click?
Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't check, I think. Yeah. They were up though, I think.
Don't show yourself on the ping. It's a full tank Alistar, bro. Press S.
Yes, sit here. Yeah.
You don't know if it's warded. You don't know if this guy's gonna walk and pink. He's full tank. Just press S. Why do you click into his pink ward?
You're right.
This is not a Nami. Even if this Gali W hits, it does nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Like, if I'm playing the game here...
I wait if a failure shows, or...
If I'm playing the game now, I would go here, press S, and base.
Okay,
and if a fight happens on this wave, let's say these guys now decide, let's fucking go hit the turret, Galu's mid. Yeah, okay, you gank them.
Okay,
If they don't, you just base, spend your money, and play the next sequence.
Okay.
But, like, you shouldn't base on mid here, you shouldn't base top, because you always gotta think, where's things gonna happen? There's a new bot wave, our bot lane is ready to fight, so the next play is on this bot wave. So I hover into bot side, because that's where things can happen. But my goal should be to set up for recall, right?
Yes.
bonus points if sometimes here you can kill the wave properly and make the like lingering vision act like you're going like that, you know?
Yes.
Because then
And just
very
fake the
likely they might int on bot. But like here, if you can gank them here, that's the gank. Now they're gone. Just press base right here. Press S and base right now. If they fight your fucking Galio here, then you go.
Yes. Okay.
If they don't, then just
sense.
let him get the pink himself. Like, if I'm Fiora now, I don't know if you're basing and coming top or what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. By basing, I also apply pressure to, well, to basically everyone. Yeah.
But now you're just like, hello, I'm bot. Hi, guys. Yeah, Galio need your help here, I think. Kappa. And now you're just walking around.
Wait, I think I walked into the pink because I was thinking about getting gold for Sundered. Because
How much gold are you off? Because if you're needing gold, you should be checking his raptors, checking his
that's true. That's the like, thing I'm thinking about now. I don't know why I didn't do that.
You should be thinking like, can I just farm these 2 creeps? Like,
yeah, but I think I was missing like 100 gold, right? I don't know the exact cost now. Like
farm the CS on mid. Don't just let them die. Right? There's CS on mid here. Look,
I lost Q. I took only
this. You lose these 2.
Okay,
you don't check mid turret HP. You don't bother checking if raptors are up. You don't check the Krugs. Like, Alistar is showing on vision. You can literally just take the
pink ward is definitely not the way of getting the remaining gold.
You see this guy, you could just yoink the Krugs if they're up.
Yeah.
And then you could have a flank behind them on the next wave.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, this is what I would want to play for. This is like so useless.
Yeah, here
now you keep like circling around, and then now you think about this, like, bro, I said here, like, you can hit the turret now. Why not hit it now? Smolder's dead.
Oh, but I wasn't thinking about hitting the tower there. I was thinking that he's walking from base to mid, and I want to dive him.
Who?
The Smolder.
The Smolder?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look here. Instead of doing this bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You could just be sitting around here.
Yeah,
and now
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
Take turret with Hammer.
Yeah, it took me too much time to realize what I should do.
Like, when you play League, right? If you're in the middle of the map, something happens here, you can just go, right?
Yeah.
That's why standing like here is pretty good, because something happens here, you can go, right? Something happens mid, you can go.
Yeah.
Once you go into this fucking tri-bush, and you realize you can hit mid turret with Hammer, you're so far. Like, look now, midway is coming. Hammer is about to hit the turret, and look where you are.
Yeah.
Why am I here? I don't give a fuck about your Sunder's guy, right? Like, you should be thinking now, what can I get? If you can now base for Sundered, that's great. But if you now need to start staying on the map, I'd rather you think, what can I do while I'm staying on the map?
Yes, okay.
Like, for example, you can gank these guys now bot on this new wave. Instead, look, you leave. You could literally be in this bush right now.
Yes.
And you'd 100% kill them here, every time. Instead, you're now here, having to walk over wards again, right? Yeah. You could also now be here, getting mid tower. But instead, you're not even in base, so like, because the downside of everything I'm saying, the downside of ganking bot, the downside of this is that you will maybe lose this. Yes. Right? That's the downside, which is why I'm saying, if you want to base, you can now obviously just base right now. But if you feel like you really need your Sundered Sky or whatever, then okay, go grief your tempo at least, but get something.
Yes.
Don't just do nothing with your tempo. Like, this is the easiest mid turret ever with your Hammer. If Kayn comes, you literally 100 to 0 dive him with Hammer.
Yep.
Or you can gank them bot. You can even dive the fucking Aphelios with your champs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Hit the ward, and then you are not mid. And then you're also not flanking them bot lane. You're just standing here, checking your item again. Like, stop thinking about this item. You're already fed. Like, this item only matters if you're now going to teamfight Herald. This item doesn't matter for getting the mid turrets. This item doesn't matter for diving the bot. It doesn't matter for ganking the bot. It only matters for the Herald. If you wanted the Herald, you should base now.
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about fighting Herald ever. Yeah, so
if you don't have item now for Sundered Sky, like if you don't have money for Sunder, then just stay and make a play. This is your play timer.
Okay.
Play on mid, you play on bot.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I agree. I mean, now that I look at it, it's like cool that I killed Smolder, but it's still like it doesn't do that much.
I mean, the thing that still sucks in this game is that we are 60 minutes in, and they have one Drake and you have nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah,
your top is
yeah.
losing to Fiora. Nice, I like this. Look, Hamer, he's the GOAT, look.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
turrets?
he
only
was
9.
playing insanely the entire game. Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just get a Hamer mid and he's like the best player on the server.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, tunnel
It's so
vision.
hard. Like when I watch my POV and then I watch your POV, the way we approach fights and look at fights is just so different. Like my camera isn't even here. Like I'm looking at Aphelios right now, and I'm not thinking about Alistar at all. I don't give a fuck about Alistar. I don't care about this. I don't care about Alistar. I'm first looking here
Okay,
and
yeah,
seeing
behind.
can I shoot something on the flank.
Yep.
And then if I can't do that, then I already know that it's a front to back. But like
Yep.
you can't know right now if you should front to back or not without even considering their backline.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, yeah, I get it. I should approach the fight completely different. Yeah.
Like if you realize that okay, I can't one shot Aphelios, then obviously yeah, you turn on the TP and you play front to back. But look, you just fucking locked cam, still haven't seen Aphelios. Just fucking locked cam and now it's Aphelios. And now I know his weapons.
Yeah, and now
Here you don't even know his weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
You're right.
Because here I should know his health, I should know his weapons, and I should know should I fucking go right on Aphelios right now? Like should I stand here right now, wait for my E, and then blast on over, bonk him in the head, and one shot him?
Yeah.
Or will he just flash to the side and one shot me with red white?
Yes.
But I don't even see his weapons. I have no idea what's going on. It's unwinnable.
It's unwinnable, and I was kind of lost here. I don't know. I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think in his freeze frame, your team is out, and you should just run.
Yeah, I should just run. Yeah.
Like, they have red, white, Aphelios, and a Smolder, and they're untouchable. You're not winning front to back.
Yeah.
Which is what my point was here. Like, if I can one-shot Aphelios and their backline, it's really good. But if we have to front to back and Alistar who's ulted, and they have Aphelios, Smolder...
Yeah, we're not winning the fight.
We're not gonna win front to back. And you have Swain, who's TPing so late, like... It just looks doomed already.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I agree. My camera. Right, if I pan my camera towards the Aphelios, I could have realized the fight was over. Like
realizing it's hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saved 5 seconds on my decision.
Yes. Then you can just take your camps, get rid of them. Sure, they get second Drake, sucks, right? You base, you can go top camps, and you can play top side, and you can have a like more playable fight. Yeah, it's a bit of a throw, happens, right?
Yeah.
Sucks, but at least it doesn't have to be game losing. Instead, now I lose my ult and my flash and die.
Here I felt like...
What happened here? Kayn died and you're like, we need to herald or what?
We killed the Alistar, and I felt like we should like really pressure here. I don't know. Like I dropped the herald.
Wave is so far. Like
that's
look.
Yeah, that's actually true. I didn't think
if you have a wave here, right? I think it's good, but you don't. So now it's just like fucking useless.
Yeah.
No?
Okay. Like, yeah. I didn't even look at the wave. Yeah.
Yes.
I just looked at the tower HP and I was like, okay, herald and 2 autos.
Yeah, like let's say here. Let's say now, instead of you doing this shit here, you click aggressively, you gank on this wave, and you kill him or whatever, and you have this wave and you herald. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But now they clear this wave. And now you're killing Alistar. Now you guys have to stand mid for so fucking long. By the time you're done with the turret, Alistar is even back on the map. Fiora now pushed bot and is coming for free.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just bleeding CS. And bleeding CS, in my opinion, the map is being played really bad right now. I think the moment Alistar dies, his death should mean
Push top
out,
and push bot.
push out,
Yeah, recover the
remove
map.
camps, and play the game after.
Yeah, okay.
But instead, you all now go 5 people mid. We lose trillions of CS. If Fiora decides to keep rage splitting bot, you will lose your tier 2 as well. But she decides to rotate. Now you're not getting anything. You're going to have to herald to get it. And we can't even fight because now the Fed Fiora is going to come. And look, wave is still not even here. Alistar is about to spawn. Obviously, Galio didn't need to die, right? That's his mistake.
Yep.
But this, to me, this looks like unfightable. Now, the tempo is going to be so bad. Because now, yeah, you got the turret, but you need to realize you have Herald up for still a long time, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
you got
I
the
shouldn't
Herald
be
here late
forced
this
to
game.
herald here. To feel forced to herald.
We can always get this with any push and just herald it. So no, I don't like it. I feel like we should just have people push out lanes and just go back to farming. And then get tempo from push. And then you will get a better herald timer. Because, like, look your freeze now. Look at this freeze frame. Look your map. If you are pushing bot.
Yeah, we're cooked on map now. Yeah.
Now the tempo of the map is just so disgusting. And then Kane gets picks on side, which obviously his champ is happy for. Never do this, by the way. Like, if you're top here, just fucking base and go bot. Like, don't run. Like,
yeah, just 3 creeps are not
you have
worth
so
it.
good items in base here. Like, if you want to take this, to not let it get turret, just base and go bot. Like, if you're worried about Adacon, you don't run to there now. With 2k gold.
Okay, yeah.
You just base and run there with home guard, you know?
Okay, I don't even remember this. I wasted so much time on top.
Yeah, and again here, like...
And I don't spend my gold.
To me here, the first thing is, are they hitting Atacon? You know, that's like first thing to realize. And if they're not, then you want to start pressuring somewhere. So like, if I look at the game here, Kane, Smaller, are they hitting Atacon? Probably not. And I'm checking for blue trinkets and stuff, right? Like, they're not hitting Atacon.
Yep.
So if my team is standing here being useless,
I can push
mid, no?
Yeah.
You're right next to the wave.
Now in the review, I see it too, but
yeah.
In game I was so focused on getting there. I don't know. It's just this is what I'm talking about. Like when I'm not completely focused here, I'm more scared of my team inting it, so I feel pressure to be there instead of doing thinking about the right call.
It's a really hard game to int for your team. Like, let's say you go mid, and enemy's playing fucking Vi, Nocturne, Diana, shit like this.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to int. It's so hard for your team to int this game. It's like close to impossible. You know?
Okay, yeah, that's true. It's something I should think, yeah.
MF has to like auto attack the Alistar and get Q flashed on, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like, you're playing here as if they're hitting Atacon as 5k right now, and you need to fight right now.
Yeah.
But like now, in my opinion, like, when Fiora shows on mid, you should do whatever you can to get a fight. Like, this is where desperation should, like, play a factor. Okay. Because, like, here it makes sense to be desperate, because every second you wait now,
Fiora is
just
pushing and taking,
Like, she's pushing and taking stuff, or pushing and coming, right?
What do you think about EQing over to Tribrush here? Because I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
The problem is if Alistar and stuff is there, it's scary. If Alistar feels is there, he doesn't have the best weapons, and you have Galio ult, so it's honestly fine. And Smolder is so zoned, I think it's good, yeah.
Yeah, okay, because
it's gonna turn
mid. It looks good, even if they engage on mid. It looks
as long as Galio ults you, you have a lot of armor. Kane is so far, like, but we should do something, yeah. I think it's fine to do, but we need to find an angle to fight, like.
Yeah, here
I think you're thinking about wrong thing here. Like, yes, you want to defend this, but the problem is, if you guys now all go here and Fiora pushes and goes here, now they have control again. If you can now get a winning fight and Fiora gets your mid turrets, you should be fine with that.
Yeah, okay.
Because yes, you'll lose this. You might even lose this. But big but, you'll get 3+ kills, whatever, you'll get Atakan, and you'll have a winning map state. If you now go from this position, which is why I wanted you to get this fucking mid wave here, so she can't do this, you chose
I'm
not
stopping
to.
it, yeah.
You chose not to. So now that you are here, if she pushes mid, your advantage is to fight right now.
Yeah, okay.
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
all start going back to mid now, then you got nothing. You know?
Yes, it makes perfect sense, yes.
So yeah, like I said, I would push mid. Whatever, you fucked up. Now just EQ over, and if they go on you, then you get the fight going 5v4, and Galio can ult, Smolder is far. MF can ult to choke, Hamer can ult E, stuff like this. You'll get a good fight. You're not going to get one shot because you're dashing into 80 champs. It's good, you hold your EQ. No, it's not bad. I mean, if you flick your R in time, would be good.
Yeah.
Because you could have actually. Like,
I think I was in range. Yeah.
R.
Yeah, I could have on the smolder. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been insane. But after that, you're trolling though. No, like
I was
now.
thinking Gali ults me here.
Yeah, but why does it really matter? Like, look now. Here, they're both out of the fight, not hitting anyone.
Okay,
Yes?
yeah, that makes sense as well. Yeah.
Kane is flanking you from here. Your MF can't hit anyone if you go in. Like, what do you want your MF to do here? You want her to seriously ult here and just get fucking Kane blasted, right? Like.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about her. Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, you should either there ult both of them right now,
Yep.
and then MF can ult, and you're smurfing out of your mind. But obviously, it's a bit hard, right?
Yep.
When you're playing. Now, it's really hard, and I think you should just play the game, run away, and when you get your next combo, then it'll look better.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Because, like, if you click into Kane, for example, you're not dead here, you know? You're fine. You smack him, you're gonna get your Eclipse, he's not gonna one-shot you.
I mean, with Sven behind him, maybe we even just kill the Kane there.
And then you're gonna get a new fight with your new combo up. But now you're just dying for no reason. Like, Aphelios had nobody to hit, and you're just dying.
Yeah.
Like, here was good, you held your combo, you stopped the Smolder from blasting your team, this was nice. If you're not gonna ult now, just turn on this guy, just fight him, get spells back up, play your Eclipse and Thunder Sky, and then go in.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I played it poorly. Yeah.
Unlucky. This one is hard to stop, though. Because Alistar was there, too.
Yeah.
He has so much damage now.
I just, like, I press smite there hoping he will press first, and then, like, he will panic smite.
Yeah. But also, like, in situation like this, where Aphelios, like, you pushed mid this time. Here we actually did it. And now you see Smolder on this side. And now, watch your minimap. When this guy shows on mid, why don't you just go this side? I don't get it.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm tunnel visioning on the Drake.
And just fucking go and just fucking send it.
Yeah,
and if you lose, you lose. This guy is playing Aphelios. He has to walk like this. It's so cringe for him. Why do you start the dragon? Your advantage now is you pushed mid, and they might show someone on mid. So you should be clicking like this, and if they show on here, then you go here, you find this angle, and then you either go on Aphelios and solo kill him, or you go here and you engage.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. I'm just tunnel visioning on the Drake because it's their third, and I'm like panicking, thinking we can one-shot it before Aphelios
Yeah, but now
comes,
you have no advantage.
Yeah.
Now it just turns into a 5v5. There's not much advantage.
I mean, even if we kill it like 1 second earlier and we secure the Drake, we still lose the fight, so it's not good.
Yeah, it's so much harder to fight like this. But imagine you come behind here and Smolder has no flash and shit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Like, you should want enemy team to start it here, you know? Like, you shouldn't be the one to start right now. Like, if you're already on it on spawn, for example, maybe. But here I would be looking for, like, Smolder pinging my team to come here, get vision, you know? Like, set up vision, remove their vision. Aphelios has to face check us. But instead we're just all on vision hitting Drake, and he just rotates for free.
Yeah, I allowed him to just enter the fight.
Yeah.
My clicking here is so, I don't know, weird.
How do you die? What? You die here? Bro.
I don't
You don't
remember
recall?
it. I stopped the recall for some reason, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, rest of the game now is just whatever. You're outscaled. Now it's a bit cringe. You're a faker though. Nice, lovely guys. Nice. We can Baron. We can win.
Yeah,
See?
I
always win.
Yeah.
They're full AD as well. Look, you're like Ramus.
Here I
Before
fucked
they
up.
ruined me.
Okay, so here I know what I should never go for these Krugs.
Yes, this
Yeah,
reminds me of
yeah.
our first session.
Yes. I the moment I started doing the Krugs, I remembered what you said in the first session,
Yes.
and I was like, "Fuck, man!" But I don't know.
Like to me here, so simple. Like they're
I
dead.
just right click mid
You have
here.
Baron. You just fucking click here, sit in a bush,
Yeah.
and whoever comes, you fight.
Yes. And I know the moment I made the mistake, I realized it, but it was too late. I was like,
Yeah,
at least I
how late
thought
you're in
about
base
it.
as
No?
well. Yeah,
Sorry?
no, that's good. I said it's so troll how long you're in base as well.
Yeah, because
you're like
honestly,
AFK
here I was
thinking.
so confused about what to buy. Like, I honestly had zero idea, but it's just better to buy something and walk out
Yes,
than doing this.
the position here matters more than anything.
Yeah, I get it.
Like just click a fucking item, like unironically click. Just buy something that gives you health or armor and just fucking go there.
Yeah.
Like just buy a pot, buy some item, buy seekers for a like here and just fucking go here and then just send it. Because what matters here is we have Baron and they're dead. So if we just quickly recall and run there, we have position.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like you shouldn't think too much about what your next item will be because this game is about to end, So
yeah.
And yeah, obviously this is completely
this was just trash. This was I just thought I lost the game because if I was there with DMF, she probably doesn't die. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's very grief, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like again, like no point. Like you're not getting next item, you're not getting level up, you're getting literally nothing from the Krugs. It's just useless.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, obviously some of the mistakes we can say was lack of focus, but there's obviously a lot here that was still knowledge problems, Like you just didn't know certain things.
I didn't realize a lot of stuff that I'm not thinking ahead that much until now, this session, because what you said about the Raptors and stuff like that, now when I'm reviewing, yeah, I can see it, but I'm not thinking about the next cycle while I'm in game. I should probably think about I took Raptors now. In 2 minutes I'll probably be on his Raptors again on the respawn.
Do you have any questions?
No, not really. I don't think so. Well, actually, one. What do you think about champion pool? Because I have a bit of a problem playing Jarvan only. I get. I know it's weird to say because my goal is to climb, but I get a bit bored of playing only the same champion. So I feel like I need to have at least 2 AD picks and 2 AP picks. I don't know. That's what do you think? Or is that too many champions for climbing?
I mean, I think there's no point to have a competitive champion pool as a solo queue player. So that's first thing.
Okay.
So a competitive champion pool would be let's say I play tanks, I play full players, I play bruisers, I play AP, I play supportive. No point to do that. Just play a couple of champs that you're good at, that makes sense. That's it. For example, let's say you don't want to play Jarvan versus Ezreal and Poppy and these things. Okay? Let's say my second champ after Jarvan, like you said, Diana. Why would my second champ be Diana if my main champ is Jarvan? I feel like those champs are good against same things and bad against same things.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just you kind of want a champ pool that makes sense in the sense that, oh, Jarvan is dog shit here, I don't want to play Jarvan, so now I'm going to pick what's good when Jarvan is bad. For example, Lilia could be that.
Yeah, that's what I have, Jarvan, Lilia, and then I also play Udyr from time to time, but also Lilia and Udyr are, I don't know, I feel like they have same type of gameplay.
Yeah, but the good thing about, you play Udyr and Lilia, for example, right? So, it goes both ways. the thing about Udyr and Lilia is, the nice thing is, you can play Udyr one game and then queue up and play Lilia, and it's like you're playing the same champ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So, because you're both like just like farming and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but you don't need to have that and then have this champs be the same. Like, for example, Karthus wants to full clear. Yes?
Yes.
Evelyn wants to full clear. But you agree they're kind of completely different champions with how they play, right?
They approach the game
So like
differently.
that's what I mean is like you can still have skill sets carry over, but they can still be different champions that covers different drafts. So to me, it's just like if your full champion pool is Jarvan, Diana, and let's say I don't know Wukong,
Yeah, it's
you're kind of
the
playing
same.
the same kit, which
Yes.
means they're dog shit in the same drafts for the most part. Obviously, some of them have like specific things. Like, yeah, Diana might be a bit better with Yasuo, right?
Yes.
Wukong might be a bit better versus tanks. But at the end of the day, they don't like to play versus Poppy. They don't like to play versus Renata. They don't like to play versus these things, right?
Yes.
So, to me, a small champion pool where it's like you don't feel like you're losing the game by picking your favorite champs,
Yes.
then I think you're fine. I don't really care what champs you play. I play a lot of weird champs. I made a lot of weird champs work. Like I said, Hamer, for example.
Yep.
And I play Shaco a lot. And I think comfort matters a lot. And if you're only looking to play meta, the problem will be, like, let's say you're a Jarvan player, and then Agarin hits rank 1 again, they nerf Jarvan again, and he's dog shit. What are you going to do? Just, like, not play Jarvan? Like,
Yeah.
So, just play what you like, and make sure that you have champions to cover different types of drafts. But don't try to be too versatile to the point where you're trying to play Jarvan, a bruiser, and then Maokai a supportive champ, and then Ivern, a support champ, then a complete AFK doing nothing Karthus champ, and then a Rek'Sai spam gank, right? And then you're playing some tanks like a Mumu, and then you're learning Nidalee so you can learn to invade, and it's like, now you're not even playing League, you're just playing champions. Like,
yes, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
The best players in the world can't do this. I promise you that. They can't. Like, they really can't, like, swap this easily. They have things they specialize in and that they're good at, and then they have things they're fine at.
Yeah.
And if your goal is to do good in solo queue, you don't want to play something you're fine at. You want to play every game something you're really fucking good at.
Okay.
And then ideally you just have, like, that be a bit versatile. Like, for example, like, I play a lot of Nocturne. I play a lot of Shaco. But I also play a lot of Karthus, right?
Yes.
And I also play a lot of Trundle. And so, like, for me, and I play Jarvan just like you, for me it's like, okay, well, they have a lot of tanks. I can just play Trundle. I just fucking 1v9, right?
Yeah.
And if it's a good Shaco game, like, they're squishy, or I can invade, or I have, like, Shaco Orianna and these things, I can just go Shaco.
Yeah.
And, like, Karthus is good for me most games, but obviously, ideally, if I need AP, I can just play Karthus. I also play Lilia if Karthus is gone.
Yeah.
And these champs aren't, like, too different than each other. Like, Nocturne and Shaco are relatively similar with, like, how I want to play the game, you know?
Yes.
But now if I start to, let's say, I start adding Ivern to my pool, and I start becoming a tank player, it's going to be so annoying to play, and I hate playing tanks, you know?
Yes.
So even if, tank might be a good pick for our draft, I would rather try to think what's best in the draft of these, you know?
Yes.
And I'll play that if I want to win.
Okay.
Because as long as I'm not griefing myself, it's fine. Like, as long as I'm not picking Karthus with Kennen top and Sona support and fucking Mel in mid, you know, as long as I don't do that, I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you think, like, Jarvan Lilia, you said, was good?
Yeah.
What do you think? I was thinking, Udyr, and, like, I feel like I just need to find one AD champion just in case, like, I'm forced to play AD. Or, like, full AP.
Jarvan is a bit contested, so maybe you can think a little bit about what's AD that can also be good against Jarvan, because you should want to play, like, Jarvan for the most part, right?
Yes.
But maybe they pick Jarvan.
Yeah.
So maybe you can have an AD option that's also good against Jarvan. Because, like, Nocturne isn't the best versus Jarvan, right? Sometimes you just get, like, comboed and you're stuck in there. So Nocturne wouldn't be, like, the most ideal. But maybe, like, Sinsao could be okay, for example, maybe. You know?
I know, but for some reason I'm awful at him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the champion. I was thinking maybe Veigar or Vi. I don't know, but...
I mean, Vi is mega nerfed this patch, I feel like. So you're going to have to enjoy the champ for that to be good.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, maybe you could, like, pass 6, maybe. Because then you're immobile. stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's hard early game, obviously.
what do you think about Kha'Zix? You think he's good right now?
Well, I hate Kha'Zix, like always. I
I
think
love
Kha'Zix is
playing
useless,
him,
but
but
he's fun. But I think
yeah,
like the thing is like whether I think a champ is useless or not doesn't matter too much because like I said, I play so many like useless champs and so many players do.
yes,
But they still win.
mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, your skill on champ matters the most, right?
Yes,
So I don't think Kha'Zix is good. I think he's like weak early game. He has terrible clear. He almost offers nothing in his kit, but it's really fun. And I mean, yeah, he can work.
okay,
So yeah, I mean, Kha'Zix can be okay. Gives you like an assassin option, I guess, versus like some squishies, right? Could be decent in that sense for that. You know, Kayn could be an option. Lee Sin could be an option. I just don't want you to play some AD jungle where they pick your Jarvan away and then you're like completely trolling yourself, you know?
yeah,
Like most AD junglers are fine into Jarvan. Some are obviously worse. Like I said, I think Nocturne is pretty bad.
yes,
But yeah.
okay,
I mean, Wukong would fit the same thing as Jarvan, but then the problem becomes if like
Jarvan
they
is,
pick the Poppy and stuff, right?
yeah,
Then
it's still
Wukong
bad.
is useless. Whereas Kha'Zix is like a bit more fine versus those champs. Like you can play W poke.
Yeah,
You could also like go Graves is like completely different than Jarvan, but then we have the problem of like
different
now
play
you're
style.
introducing a completely different playstyle.
Yes.
Naafiri would do okay. Like Naafiri, Kha'Zix, I feel like those ones aren't too different. Like they're still like melee champs, sort of.
Yes.
But they're more fine versus those team comps.
Okay, I will try out one of the two. I think I'll try out Kha'Zix then in situations where Jarvan is not good or picked.
Yeah. I mean, Red Kayn could be really good too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. I played some games on Smurf with Red Kayn, and I don't know if it's just
like it would have like Udyr type of vibe. Like
he feels really strong. Like I don't know, like the Bruiser, the red one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one quick question last. If I play Lethality Jarvan in spots where he's good, what do you
yeah, I saw
think?
that earlier, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think is the like? I'm not sure on the first item. Is Profi and Hydra the way to go, or should I look for something
Don't
else?
you one-shot camps anyways? Just go
that's what I thought. It feels like it's not necessary, but I honestly have no idea what's the like. I don't feel like Ghostblade is also good because you use EQ to run around the map.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, I feel like it's opportunity. That's what I would imagine. Because like to me, like I don't play Lethality Jarvan outside of mid lane like 6 years ago, but in my brain, if I'm playing Lethality Jarvan, I'm like ulting a guy and just one-shotting them, hoping I one-shot.
Yeah.
Opportunity is the best item in the game for doing that.
Yes.
You know, there is not a better item than that.
Okay.
The problem with opportunity is when you proc it doing something like not one-shot, and then you go in and then you don't have opportunity. But that won't happen with Jarvan.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Jarvan,
yes.
the opportunity will only proc once you go in, which is why it's good on Rengar. That's why it's good on Jarvan, for example, if you're going to play Lethality Jarvan.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
So I would drop the Profane. I'd probably go like Opportunity, Edge of Night, these type of things, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that's something I had in mind. Just, I don't know, it feels weird to build it first item.
Maybe
I don't know why.
On that setup, though, I'm not sure Conquer is the best, though, no? Like, wouldn't actually Electrocute and Sudden Impact be good then? And you can have Ultimate Hunter?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, what does Conquer do for this build?
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I don't know, the win with Lethality, I decided in-game that I'm gonna go Lethality. I didn't think about it before.
Yeah, I'm just thinking for future.
But yeah,
like I feel like
you're right.
Electrocute with Inspiration.
Yeah,
Electrocute with Inspiration and Ultimate Hunter. Like if I was playing Lethality Jarvan, that's what I would see work. You could argue that obviously Conquer is much stronger than Electrocute in like early level fights, I guess.
Yes.
So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, it feels really strong.
But Conquer is for sure useless later. That I'm sure of if you play Lethality. It's like Jarvan is a champ where you go in, you combo, and then if you're Lethality, you're just fucking dead then after, right? So like you're running with Conquer stacked and you have nothing, and you don't dare to walk up and smack a guy because you're full Lethality.
Yes.
So it sounds like counter-intuitive kind of.
Okay, yeah, I will think. Yeah, I'll try out the Electrocute in those situations. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Then I'll stop the recording here and I'll send it to you when it's up.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay,
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.